emotion was way high tonight. To be honest, we built this game for our team like a playoff game, and I cranked the guys up, and there was a lot of emotion out there. And the guy played hard. We put ourselves in trouble, but I felt that Lukas was the one that kept his emotion in check. And as a goalie, that's what we want. He didn't get riled up into anything. He stayed composed, and that's why he was able to execute that play at the end, because he was so composed all game through. I've not seen an emotional game like that all year. So for him to be performing under these conditions, it was good, really good performance.
Well, not only him, but just the whole team in general. The penalty kill did it. I mean, obviously he's the last line of defense. The power play did it. What did you like specifically from your team out of Dostal tonight?
I like that. It's tough to play here. The altitude, guys were short wind a little bit at the beginning, something we underestimate, but we came in with a playoff attitude, player performance. It's the only team we hadn't beaten our conference, in our division, and it was just like a lot of emotion. We felt if we didn't have emotion tonight, like we were not going to be in the fight against a fast team and a good team at home. And you're right, the special team did exactly what we asked them to do. But, that emotion got a bit carried away at times, and that's what we're going to revisit. But I'd rather tame a tiger than paint stripe on a cat, right? So you got to be proud of the way the guy didn't channel it great at time, but at least they got more swagger than 3-4 months ago, right?
I know that the biggest focal point in this game was containing a fast team, closing the gaps, moving the feet, and making sure that you guys weren't having bad turnovers in the neutral zone. What did you think of the execution of those three?
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't spectacular. I think it was fair. I think guys met well. And as a coach, guys were in the fight. We had guys that had great performance. The back end was solid, really solid. They're tough to play against. I think our youth showed up front at time. That being said, I like that guys were emotional about it. Like they were, like I said, they were in the fight. So he wasn't perfect. And you're right about, their speed and our puck management. So he wasn't terrible. If it was terrible, we wouldn't have been, in that position. Was it great? No. It was fair with good intention.
Are you treating this like a playoff series right now?
Treating every game like a playoff game. If we want to be good in the playoff, might as well play now, because that's the way it is. This group is new from the beginning of the year. We're finding our ways. We're fighting together. You don't turn that switch when playoff come. It doesn't work that way. You got to start playing that playoff mindset and that playoff game early in the season. And we started way back, guys. We've started way back, and playoff is a word that sometimes used just a couple of weeks before. Been banging that word for weeks, because if you want to be prepared for the playoff, you got to prepare for it in the season.